When we do the walk around check like a trailer, we need to pay attention to the fluid on the bottom of the unit. Sometimes we can see oily or some non-water stuff here. Then you have to pay attention. Sometimes they will drop to the floor. On the floor you can tell it is the water or other fluid. Some of them are red, that's coolant. Some of them oily, it might be engine oil or compressor oil. When we doing the walk around check, like what you guys doing on the trailer, you check out the fuel tank. We need to check the fuel level, see if it's at the right level or not. We have the fuel gauge here. It shows now it's just half. The best is that 3/4. You are not supposed to fill up the fuel tank until full. That's not good because that will overflow from the fuel cap. 3/4 is the best. And also, this is important to know that you need to put the diesel conditioner into the tank in winter. Usually 1 bottle for 1 tank. 1 bottle, I'll show you the bottle later. After we walk around check the front, now we are going to check the back and inside of the trailer. We open the door and we're going to check the chute and the bulkhead. From outside here, we can check the chute condition. The chute is hanging for the air to go to the bottom and coming down to the bottom, going back, so that it has a complete air circulation. We check around the chute condition. The chute is important. It will help you to do the air circulation. The air coming out from the reefer to the top and all the way to the bottom of the back and going back to the reefer. Now the chute is in good condition, it's hanging on the ceiling. We have to confirm that anywhere is not mounting or dropped, then we have to report to the dispatch so that they can hand it back. A lot of times, if you forgot to do this, the shipper forklift driver, it will make it worse. The load on the forklift, the skid will tear that down completely, if not complete mounting well. Next, we're going to check the chute head inside the trailer. After we walk around check outside, then we come inside to the inside of the trailer, do the check on the chute and the bulkhead and the front. At the same time, we can look at the trailer wall and the floor, if they are in good condition or not. If they have a problem or damage something, you need to report to the dispatch. Let's go to the front and check out the bulkhead and the chute. This is the bulkhead. This is one piece of the white. They mount it on the front here. A lot of times, the screw or rusted or by the forklift, they damage it, and the bulkhead will fall down like this way. That will stop the air flowing, circulate in a good condition. So we have to make sure this is mounted complete. At the same time, you might see the bottom damage. You need to report it. They might have to replace it. The bulkhead, they have 2-3 times. This is 1 time. But most of them do the same function. Make sure they protect the unit and they make sure the air doing the circulation. For the chute head, it's really important because a lot of drivers, they just check it by looking at it outside of the trailer. They never come out to the front. they should have a bracket here, and they are hanging with a bar so that the unit can up and down a little bit. A lot of times this bar is missing because the bracket on both sides, they loose or they fall off and gone. The bar is gone. Why we need to do this? They'll have the bar here because that will help for the chute flexibility. When the air coming out, there's a lot of pressure. If you don't have this flexibility, the chute bumping on the ceiling, it will not last long. It will drop right away after a few weeks, a few months. So this bar is really important. When you come inside, look at it, check it, if it's full or not. If not here, you got to report it to the dispatch. Sometimes the bar will go up too much, like this. See? Then the air is not going to the chute, coming down. That will cause the air shock cycling, which means the load inside here will get too cold, but the load at the back will be too hot. It cannot make the load the eventually get the same temperature. So this has to be done so that the air coming out is going to the back.